I'm Karl Cook, and we're at Pomponio Ranch in Rancho Santa Fe, California. We are doing a little private show today. It's a little bit hard when we're showing to do anything else because we have to focus on the job of showing. But now, it's a little bit more relaxed being home and doing our own little show, so it's less stressful to highlight all the aspects that it takes to show. Because there's so much more that goes on than just, when I canter into the ring.
Hi, I'm Kailyn Cuoco. Married to that guy, Karl Cook, and we're here at Pomponio Ranch South, Karl's beautiful ranch, for our little Memorial Day weekend horse show. Oh my God, really? Can you believe this right now?
Places I gotta be.
How many other exits are there?
Like 4.
My name is Eric Navet. I am from France, and I've been Karl's trainer for 7 years now. My experience with the horses is very, very long because I was nearly born on a horse. My dad was a horse breeder, and I was put on a horse before I was able to walk. So I've been doing that all my life. Yes, I've been 3 times world champion, so once individual and twice by team. And I've been 3 times Olympian. And I got a bronze medal once at the Olympic Games, and I've been a European champion and 7 times national champion.
Hi, my name is Shay, and I'm a groom at Pomponio Ranch. So overnight, a lot of these horses wear wraps. It's to kind of help keep the inflammation out of their legs, help protect them from any sort of bumps in the night. But when we get here in the morning, we want to make sure we get those off, so that way we can start getting them moving around again.
Karl is full of many crazy ideas. He wakes up one day and wants to do this and build this. And so a couple months ago when the quarantine was happening and us riders were starting to get really aching to be at the horse shows and to be in a different environment and to do something else, he was like, I want to put on a horse show. And I knew that didn't mean I knew that wasn't going to be small. I knew it was going to be a huge undertaking because he does nothing small. And I was like, okay, but he was really excited about it, and he kind of dreamed this whole thing up, and he's done just like the most wonderful job. Speak of the devil.
Bad things or?
No, I was actually saying nice things about you.
Oh, hey.
So we met with Karl in the year 2012. Karl went to my farm in Normandy, France, for a couple of months during the summer to train with me, and that's how it all started. So we're here on this beautiful grass arena at Pomponio Ranch to get the horses prepared to resume the competitions, which I hope are going to be soon. And this is the best way, to get the horses ready to compete, because we have like a competition situation to put the horse in the same situation, get them ready, so they are not too surprised when they show up to a new grass arena, very spooky for them. And we're doing a great job with the horses here.
I like showing it, and I think it's important for people to see so they don't think it just happens, because it very much doesn't just happen. There's so much work in the background, and I think it's just important for people to understand. I thought we're all stuck at home, and it'd be nice to be able to feel like we're jumping, showing for the horses, the grooms, and everyone involved.
And you get really good at carrying a lot of things at one time, kind of like in the service industry. You don't want to be dropping everything. And then we try and keep everything really clean and organized. So we have these really nifty halter boxes. And I'm just gonna try and keep everything tidy. I'll come back later and roll these when I have time.
Huh?
Are they allowed to load me up and do an interview?
Yeah, you're allowed to do an interview.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yes? James is allowed to do an interview. He just is sometimes.
Hi, I'm James Sheehy. I'm over at Pomponio Ranch right now in Rancho Santa Fe. I'm one of the grooms here. This is Kailyn. She's one of Karl's Grand Prix horses. She's small, but she's a mighty package. A little bit spicy, but she has the scope and everything else.
I'm Kailyn. I'm one of the grooms here. So I came out here in like the end of December, and I couldn't really make up my mind. I'm from New Jersey, so it was like a really, really big move for me to come out here. So I came back and forth a few times, and then I finally moved out here like the end of March. I love it here. It's a really, really great horse job, like the best one that I could ever find. Everyone's so nice, very supportive. It's a really good environment to work in. So after high school, I took a year off and I groomed, and then I went to college, and I was out of it for like 4 years. So this is kind of my first job coming back into it. I'm a little bit rusty still. But they gave me, they gave me the chance. Very happy here.
This is Benji. He's one of Kaylee's horses that we have here with us. He's a cool dude. Maddie! Oh, you're dirty. What is that, Maddie? We kind of call her the supermodel. She thinks she's all that in a bag of chips. You're super cute and cuddly too, huh?
Something.
Pretty.
That's something.
She likes it.
All right. Well, if she likes it, then I like it.
Isn't that just darling? Darling. She's like loving it too. Yeah, she's like, this is great. We need to do this every time, please.
We're very fortunate here, but it's still, we're used to being on the road. And so we're not used to like day in and day out, like being in one place. Although we still are at the same place, it's just a little bit different environment, which I hope people enjoy.
My name is Jenni, and I am the horse manager, rider, and Caillou's groom. I've been with Pomponio for 9 years. We are getting Caillou ready for Karl to ride this morning. He's Karl's top horse, and he is the first one out every day. These are his protective boots. We put them on before he goes out to exercise to keep him from interfering with his legs. Protection while he's working. Put them on his front legs and his back legs.
I am Guillermo. I am a horse groom. I love my job and we're so happy working with horses. I met it for Kailyn. I started working for Kailyn, and then that's why. I seen them before at the horse shows, but I never worked for them. So this one it's a new one. It's Happy. Just got here like 1 week ago. She's so nice. This one is Bo. This Tracy rides him. Oh, he's nice. He's a cool guy. So fancy. He jumps so well. He knows.
So I'm getting Krim ready to show right now. Going ahead and getting her braids put in. I've actually only been with them since November. So for me, this is a new job, newer job. I was also grooming. I was grooming for a private lady. She just had a couple of horses. But I traveled around Europe, Mexico, Canada, and then locally here in California with her. So I think that gave me the right amount of experience that Pomponio was looking for to hire more staff, more grooms.
I've been here for 6 months. I've been grooming for almost 8 years now. Before this, I was in Texas working for a German, and then I did saddle sewing for a little bit too. So the horse industry kind of just always has been in my career. I just can't get out of it for some odd reason.
I have found my passion in grooming. I rode for many, many years. I was an assistant trainer. I've been to Europe, China. I worked for a circus in China. But this is just really a place where I've found that I'm happy. It's a cool area. I love San Diego. I love the horses here. Karl and Eric are excellent horse people. Watch your head, Maddie. So I'm just trying to get her to stretch those digits in her neck, kind of get her to pop, like we got a good pop there. And then we're gonna go down low, try and get those shoulders stretched. And then, some of them, but like up here, honey. As you can see, she knows the drill. And she wants that cookie. Get that little dirt off your ear. All right, now that we've done all of our stretching and massaging, we're ready to go warm up for our workout. So she'll do about a 10-minute walk, followed by a 20-minute workout, and then another 10-minute or so walk until she's cooled out. Don't chew on that, lady. All right. Can I have that back, please? You gonna lead yourself? Yeah, you're gonna lead yourself? Okay, come on, Maddie, let's go for a walk. So yeah, I'm gonna walk her for about 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna try and squeak into that round pen and get her to work.
My name is Tracy Wade, and I'm Kaylee's trainer. She is very easy to work with. She's my favorite. I love her. When Kaylee and I started, we really just decided that we were gonna go as far as we could. Like you know, it's hard to put your mind on one thing as though like if you get to that one place, that means success. Like we just decided we were gonna go for it. We were gonna get good horses. We were gonna work really hard. We were gonna go to all these places and then kind of just leave it up to fate and the universe as far as how far we're able to go.
So I obviously work with Tracy Wade, and when it comes to Pomponio, that's kind of Karl's thing, which is great. We've kept it separate since we met. But I've been working, or Tracy's been working with me since probably maybe 5 or 6 years ago when I decided to go out on my own, and I really loved the sport so much and wanted to kind of do it for real. And here we are now, and Karl and I met at a horse show 4 years ago, and yeah, it was a love at first ride, I guess.
Oh, hey, where did that flower come from? Did that come from the river? Did you just forage?
We went down by the river.
Did you just forage for the flowers?
We did.
All right.
We were desperate. Can you help us get their ears up for a photo? Yeah.
Should I make the weird noises that Kailyn does?
Yeah.
There we go.
His BBC. Better. His butt wasn't in it though.
Kaylee has the most insane work ethic of anyone you've ever met. That's something that I just appreciated about her from day one, is like, when you say you're gonna bring it, like, bring it. And Kaylee shows up 15 minutes early to everything. She shows up ready to rock and roll, like she's not messing around. So it's been really fun actually, because I think like our whole team knows that. I mean, she's also really, you know, loving and supportive and stuff. So it's not that anyone's like anxious about it. It's more like, yeah, let's go, let's do this, let's see what we can do. So
Tracy's the best. She's very modest, because what she didn't say was that she happens to be one of the greatest riders ever.
It's probably good we're doing this, give ourselves a little bit of a refresher of what it's actually supposed to be like. I think a lot of us miss the travel with the quarantine, because normally we go places, we're gone for 3 weeks to a month, and we get to see a lot when we're traveling. So it just kind of sucks to be home for so long. It's a little bit easier when you're going to the shows to kind of like realize your end goal, which is always the horses and the care of the horses. But the shows are just really exciting. And then there's the social aspect as well, that we all like.
Nice work. Give her a pat. Eyes up. Look down. Eyes up. Good. Eyes up. Nothing for the show.
The most kissable one.
I grew up in the industry, riding and working at some other farms. I had my own small training business growing up. I spent, as a child, through Pony Club, riding my own horses and then riding for other people. And then I slowly started here, working the young horses at the breeding program and filling in when they needed help with grooming and riding down here, and then it transitioned into being here full-time.
My name is Melissa Griffin. I am the barn show manager for Pomponio Ranch. We're having our first home fake show. COVID-19 has ruined our show season so far this year. We're normally gone 28 weeks out of the year. So we thought to show off our grooms and to show off our horses and to dust off our braids, we would spend a day jumping.
So we put, after the jumping classes, we put this poultice. So what it does is it draw all the fluid and the heat from their tendons. And it helps preserve their legs a little bit better, and then we wrap them to make sure they don't swell up too much. So we'll take those, and we have Saratogas, which are stretchy wraps, and we'll wrap them around so it gives a little bit of compression behind it too. Right, buddy? Actually, most of them are fairly used to it.
Oh my god, I died that. That's so sweet. Hey! Are you happy to be here? Having fun? I don't know. I don't know.
This is Air Coast. He goes by many nicknames. Clippy, Clifford, Big Red, Big Dude. He's just really big red horse. So he's a new ride for Karl, and they've been hitting it off like peanut butter and jelly. They were just third at a $100,000 Grand Prix. And so he's gonna go ahead and jump the 130 class today, and he is all decked out in his red, white, and blue for Memorial Day and Team USA. Huh, big dude.
I love it here. It's probably one of my favorite jobs I've ever had. So our dynamic, we all get along great. It's more of a family atmosphere here. We eat dinner together, we eat lunch together. Our grooms all reside in the same apartment complex. We get along. They're brothers and sisters. The dynamic is amazing here.
You have food on your face?
I feel happy.
You're right there. What else is new?
I feel totally happy with who I am. So.
Right here. Expect nothing less. Yeah. I know exactly.